Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Here we are going into tutorial number 10 of the palette focus of the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. I'm actually quite surprised we are here at number 10. I'm not going to lie, but for this look I kind of want to mess around over here a little bit. Like on camera these just look so different than in person. Yeah, quite interesting. But I think I do want to do something a little bit warm-ish today to kind of give it some spackle. The weather has been teasing us lately of spring, summer, the possibilities of what could happen here in the Netherlands if the weather would cooperate. But allergies are gone, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't come back because the last two pictures. Actually, no, the last two looks I did with this, you could really see my dark circles. Like, you could tell I was tired. I was going through life. But then I also started a new job, so I was getting situated to the new hours, this and that. And it's been about 2 months now, my new job, so I'm getting situated more with my sleep schedule and having more time to do things that I love to focus on me. But, tutorial number 10. Do love the fact that we have gotten this far with this palette, but I think moving forward after I get done with these palettes I might just put it in my bag of goodies that people could come and look at to take, because I mean I've had this palette for a couple of years now and this is my first time actually diving into it, and it's kind of like, okay, cool, I did what I needed to do, on to the next. Most likely on to the next. But let me go and prep my eyes and we'll get into this tutorial. Alright, so the eyes are prepped with the eyeshadow, Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. I think the first color I want to go on with is Marrakesh. Marrakesh. Is it Marrakesh? Yep, Marrakesh. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all over the lid, because this one definitely has a little bit more of that pigment. And then whatever's left over, just up into the brow bone. We'll use this as our brow highlight, mainly focusing it in the center and more on the outskirts. And then whatever's left onto the brow bone. Oh, this is actually really cute color. It's almost like a warm antique gold type of thing going on here. Oh, I do love how that reflects. That is so pretty. It's so beautiful. Perfect. Now, with a fluffy brush, I want to step into Come and Get It. I think that's how, yeah, come in and get it. Come and get it. And just mainly focus that onto our crease. Like I said, this I kind of want to have a little bit more of a warm moment. Come and Get It is definitely the crease color of this palette. So I even think the Fenty Tutorial Tuesday videos that they did, Rihanna actually did I think she said this was like her favorite crease color. If she does it, then I do it too. It actually is very buildable. And I do think this color is actually in one of the Snapshot eyeshadow palettes. I think it was the neutral, warm neutrals, I think. Because I have the neutral cool, the smoky, the rosé, and I think the wine one that has the Pinot Noir, which is that dark matte purple in there. Oh, loves it. Perfect. So, as usual, just build it up to your desired freaking flight, not desired effect, but desired finish. There we go. Blend, blend, blend. Gosh, I haven't done a video in like a few weeks, and it's just always a little weird getting back into it, but after a couple of videos, it's just kind of like time has never phased. The color story in this palette is very cohesive, and I just love the fact that it goes from cool neutrals to kind of like warm neutrals. My face is finally slimming out, Jesus. Because after this, I gotta do some studying on my Dutch, and then gym time, and then more studying, and then possibly another video. But that is where we are at so far, and I'm loving it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me go into this brush just to really boof it out. And it's just always about adding and blending, adding and blending, adding and blending. That is what we do. We add and we blend and we add and we blend and we blend and we add and we blend and we add till I finish design. Going in with a liner brush, and I want to go into Hennessy. Hennessy! Because this is like that warm, cool, neutral brown, like a deep oak. And we're going to use it as a wing liner. Oh. Well, hello. Hennessy is, oh, it's such a perfect brown. I think people with green eyes or even blue eyes, this all over the lid and smoke it out, beautiful. It will, oh, it's gonna pop your eye color so much. We'll just pop it. But because I have poop eyes, I don't know, 20 years, jeez, I can't believe it's been 20, going over 20 years now of doing makeup and playing around with colors. I feel like depending on the type of brown with brown eyes, it can really enhance it or neutralize it. But for brown eyes, blues and purples, ooh. Ooh. I cannot wait to get into my series of playing around with colors. And I think the first color story I want to play around with are blues for brown eyes. Because why not? Alright, so and I also noticed some greens as well on brown eyes. It's very beautiful. So just build it up. To your desired effect. And when it comes to doing wing line or liners or wings, period, I always like to use tape, Kleenex, because I cannot begin to tell you how many times I've had so many scenarios where the model is running late or they're taking too long in hair. And as a makeup artist, you're still required to do a full beat face before they go into the runway, before they go on shoot. Oh, it's just so annoying. Alright, there we go. Love this already. And in the corner, I am going to go into Casablanca, because this kind of has like that lime green goldish thing going on, and I feel like it will be a great transition into this. But it also has a little bit more of that warm undertone, which I think will be complementary to the Kumingiret. Oh, so amazing. And then whatever specks are left over. See that hint of orange it has? Because it has, I do think this is such a complimentary color story. But I also love the fact that this has some extra oomph into that. And I think for the most part, that is it. That is alles. Keeping it simple. Let me go ahead and put on some mascara and stuff, and I think for the most part this is it. So this is where we are at with some mascara, just keeping it very simple. It's actually a really cute look. I do enjoy this. I am loving this look, but I think I'm gonna go in with the Clarins SOS. This is the, what is this one? Minimize the signs of fatigue, which I need right now. Clan Bechamel. A cute Clan Bechamel. But yeah, tutorial 10. Not too, I actually really don't know how many people would actually still have this palette. But this was the first full-on palette from Fenty Beauty, which was amazing. But I do think it was a great introduction for the brand to really play around with different types of color stories. Like I said, the Galaxy palette I still have, and I do want to keep that one possibly because of the actual glitters. I mean, finishes in that one, because it's definitely reminds me of the Urban Decay's, was it Space Cowboy? No, what is it called? Metallic. Oh God, what was it called? It seemed like every year during Christmas and New Year's, Moondust, that's what it was called. The Moondust eyeshadow palette, which had all those glittery type of finishes, very iridescent, more eyeshadow toppers. The Galaxy palette does remind me of that a lot, and it's really nice to have, just to have a palette full of stuff like that. But I also do love the fact that Pat McGrath, her Astral shades kind of do the same thing as well. Kind of acts like a shadow topper. But yeah, many different brands have many different types of stuff like that. I know Stila went through a phase where they had stuff like that. Marc Jacobs with his sequence glam, I think. Those are actually, now thinking about it, didn't he have one that was kind of like crimson, like the Sunlit Seduction? Ooh, I should do some research on that. But without further ado, I'm gonna finish this up, and then you guys will see the final look in a moment. Oh no, not that one. Gotta go in with my color corrector from Shar, and this one I'm digging a lot, because I still have the ones from NYX, but I think the actual, they're not available on the website anymore, nor in store, which is really annoying because they were freaking phenomenal. And they did do their job. So, without further ado, let me go and finish up the rest of my face, and you'll see the final look. Oh, look at that. I mean, granted, those are always there, but So, here is the final look, and I am really digging this. Concealer is actually still Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, and was it 6.5 and 8.5? 6.5 and 8.5 medium. Just double checking. Foundation is the Beautiful Skin Foundation in 8 Warm by Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, close as it gets. I mean, in real life, it is a little bit darker, but on camera, it doesn't pick it up, so that's good. That is good. Bronzer is Airbrush Flawless Airbrush Bronzer in 310 by Charlotte Tilbury. Also, Airbrush Flawless setting in number 2. I'm trying to think of what else. The brows are by Becca. Highlighter is Pat McGrath, Divine Rose. And blush is NARS, Dolce Vita. Because I really want to keep everything more neutral and subtle. Lips is the Lip Cheat liner. Lip Cheat, Reshape and Resize Lip Liner in Love Trap with Pillow Talk for the lipstick and Opulence Gloss on top of that. Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray to set the foundation. But yeah, this is where we are at. Obviously, this is what skin looks like in real life. I don't have filters over this besides whatever's on here for the phone. But tutorial number 10. I do like it. What did I use? Mirage, Merakush, Kumengeret, Casablanca, and Hennessy are the shades I used for this look for today. I definitely do have a few more ideas, trying to get up to do 16 tutorials for this, so I actually at least have 2 months worth of posting to do. But yeah, this is actually coming out very beautiful lately. As usual, go to my Instagram page to see the final edits. Yeah, you can still see my skin peeking through. It's life. I'm 36, turning 37 this year, so obviously things are starting to show up. But yeah, I do like the Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. What is it? Isn't it in medium, not light? My bad. It does add some cute. I mean, you would think this is too light, but it actually kind of gives it a little something, something. And I also do have on Pat McGrath's Light Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Powder, under eye powder. I'm using number 1. Okay, I'm finally about to hit pan on something. Jeez. And I've used this for quite a while, so this will definitely last you for quite a bit if you use it accordingly. And in small, yeah, whatever. But I am digging this. Tutorial number 10. This is definitely giving me more of a spring and summer vibe, that is for sure. But I will see you guys next video. As usual, go to my Instagram page to see the final edits of this look. I love that lip combination. I think I found my signature lip. Alright, I'll see you guys next video.